Hey everyone, Heidi Cooper here, functional medicine practitioner, licensed esthetician from Skin Side Out. Today I want to share with you 3 signs that the skin may be presenting perimenopausal or menopausal symptoms. So perimenopausal is the time right before, those few years before menopause starts to kick in for us ladies. So I wanted to share what I've seen in my practice over the years and some of the things that warrant maybe looking and digging a little bit deeper to make sure that hormones are balanced out. So number 1 would be severely dehydrated skin or very, very dry skin. When those estrogen levels start to fall, one of the things that we have observed is that it really affects the body's ability to hold moisture. And so we really see that with the skin. When I've been working with a client and we've had great success with their protocol and they've been drinking really great water and maybe even supplementing with collagen and eating a lot, consuming a lot of healthy fats, and they're still pretty severely dehydrated or the skin has started to change there. To me, that's always a signal for us to dig a little bit deeper and for us to look at a little bit more comprehensively as what is going on with hormones. That's number 1. Number 2 is that the skin starts to thin. This is another sign that those estrogen levels are starting to drop. We can see it on the face. You can also kind of see it on the backs of the hands where you start to see the veins a little bit more, and that skin starts to thin. That can also be a sign of perimenopause or menopausal symptoms. And then number 3 is itchiness. So that can be from the dehydration, but also when some of those estrogen levels start to drop or some of those hormone levels start to drop in general, because we see even estrogen dominance where that's a situation that both progesterone and estrogen levels can drop, but the estrogen is still slightly higher, and that can create a lot of imbalance. There's a lot of different variations that can happen with some of these imbalances, but in general, we see that these hormone levels start to drop. It can create anxiety symptoms, and in doing so, it releases more histamine in the body, and that's where we get some of these itchy, rashy, just irritated skin, and that can be another sign. So if you've had something like that going on, that also could be reflective of some of the perimenopausal or menopausal symptoms. So that being said, I don't want it to be a bunch of doom and gloom because there is so much that we can do. But number 1, I would really recommend comprehensive hormonal lab work with somebody that does functional medicine like we do in our office, because it's very, very different than when you go to your regular doctor and you have hormone levels tested. There's a really wide range of what's considered acceptable there. And what we're really looking at is more optimal ranges and how we can work with some things naturally to positively influence those hormone levels and restore some of the hydration to the skin and thickness to the skin, and calm some of the itchiness that can happen with some of those rashy symptoms. But then there, of course, as you know, there's a lot of other symptoms that go with perimenopause and menopause as well that can be significantly helped there also. However, we really need to get a good deep dive into your hormones with lab work to really get a good picture of what's going on, to find out what individually is specifically the best for you. I mean, there are things that such as different types of supplementation, and really wanting to work with nutrition as well to make sure that that's optimized for your hormones also. So I hope that was some helpful information for you. If it was, please like and share this video. My hope is really to bring some more information on for you about comprehensive lab work and what that looks like, and how you really need to get a comprehensive picture of what's really going on there in order to know specifically how to handle your particular situation. So health and happiness. Have a super fantastic day. If this information was helpful for you, please like and share it. My hope and prayer is always that you thrive and have a super fantastic day. Thanks so much.